Hey, welcome back to the channel, and this is my review of Fiji versus Wales. Well, I gotta say, in my opinion, it is one of the greatest ever World Cup games. Just finished watching it this like 10 minutes ago, and I'm still absolutely hyped. What a game. So yeah, let's get into the review. So a great start for Wales. Pretty easy turnover from them, and Bigger slots it over. Looks like he's kicking well, and 3-0 up to Wales. Fiji get a good attacking line out, return the ball through phases, but another turnover and a huge break from George North in the midfield, and he proved to be able to do that a couple of times in the match. Key opponents, key times, and they spin it out to Adams on the wing, who looks fired up as always. He loves a big game, and Wales get over for the try, and it's 8-0 to Wales, and a great start for them. Fiji do look up for it though, and they, attacking the Wales defence, and Wales are doing well to hold them back. They just always look like they just one pass away from scoring, but Wales managed to keep them out for the most part. But then the captain cuts the defence completely apart, and Fiji over for their first try. And it's game on with 10 minutes gone. The pace is absolutely incredible, and it's 8-7 to Wales. Fiji go again, and they pressure, and their attacking ferociousness is unrelenting at this point. And this time, number 7 running a good inside support line, gets a pass and just absolutely powers over for a try close to under the posts. And now Fiji take the lead, and it's 8-14, and this is actually a sign of things to come. The pace was unrelenting throughout the entire match, and fair play to the fitness levels of both teams, because to maintain that kind of pace is kind of exceptional, particularly at test match level. So after the try, Fiji are 14-8 up, and Wales a little bit shell-shocked, understandably so, and they tried to take tactical control of the match, putting in a lot more kicks, which is nice to see. You can't give Fiji the ball and expect them to do nothing. I mean, that's where they're at their most dangerous. But yeah, Wales do pretty well, get a penalty and slot it over, and they bring back the score to 11-14. Wales really need to assert tactical dominance on this match, and they do pretty good job. They get a good attacking situation and go for the corner multiple times, and they try and power over, but Fiji's defense is resolute. It does go out to the midfield, and again North just cuts through and is over for the try. So Wales convert this under the posts, and it's 18-14 to Wales. Yeah, Fiji absolutely explode from the restart, which is great to see. And yeah, they attack the Welsh line. Bigger is making a hell of a lot of tackles for a number 10, and he picked up around 19 injuries in this game, but managed to shake them all off, and he had a good shift. Fair play to him. The Welsh team, you're wondering at this point if they can hold the Fijians, because they look like they got to really have a point to prove. And yeah, they do pretty well and hold the Fijians out for the most part. Wales, things seem to be going for them. They get out of jail a bunch of times towards the end of the first half, and yeah, the score remains the same into the second half. And Wales can be very thankful, I think, that they're in the lead at the second half whistle. I don't know about you, but me watching it, even after that first half, I was absolutely exhausted. I mean, the tempo and the pace that both teams played at was incredible. And once again, kudos to both sides. I mean, I thought it was fantastic. Such an exhibition of rugby, and yeah, good stuff. Into the second half, so Wales get a great start. Fiji almost immediately cough up a penalty, but Bigger misses it, and there are chinks in the Welsh armour, and Fiji are going to be looking to exploit that in the second half. So it's pretty chaotic play. I mean, the pace hasn't relented. It's a bit scrappy at times, but also both teams are looking to attack, which is kind of crazy. Wales kind of joined the party to a certain extent at this point in the match, and the ball goes out. It's a cross kick, I think, from the captain, the open side, number 7, Jack Morgan, and the ball eventually falls to Zamet, who just dives over for the try. And Wales make the most of it, and they extend their lead. So at 25-14 to Wales, and it's just absolute chaos on the pitch. Everything is happening, and at one point, Josh Adams absolutely smashes the Fijian captain, and it's you're thinking at this point, what is happening? Like, it's just gone crazy on the pitch. And I was kind of hoping, like, let's just settle it down a little bit. I can't keep up with this pace. But, it's great for the spectator, particularly new fans of the sport. So, yeah, fantastic stuff. Yeah, so Wales are trying to use their kicks to keep Fiji pinned back, which I think is a good strategy. It's pretty broken play though, pretty scrappy. A lot of subs start coming on and off. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I don't know how they can keep count of all the players on the pitch. Fiji do get down to the Wales line, and Wales are coughing up penalties quite significantly now. And you're thinking like they're getting close to a warning, and indeed they do get one from the referee. However, Wales survive, and the Fijian, who seems to get over for a try initially, he admits that he knocked the ball on. It's pretty obvious, to be honest, but like that kind of sportsmanship is something I think has slowly left the game of rugby, and it's great to see it making a comeback. And I hope people really appreciate what's at stake when a player does something like that. And a lot of like calling for cards and things have creeped into the game of rugby, and let's hopefully get rid of that kind of stuff. As the famous referee said, this is not soccer. So Wales are under the pump, and the ball spills to Biggar, and miraculously puts in like a 50-22, and the Wales team are pumped up, and they have to be to contain this Fijian side. I mean, they're causing problems all over the pitch, and they're just hanging on by the skin of their teeth at this point. So after the Welsh warning, Wales go down the other end after that kick from Biggar, and they get an attacking line out more, and I think the Fijian player pulls it down, which the referee regards it to be a cynical or professional foul, and gives immediately the Fijian player a yellow card. So that's a bit of a controversial decision. I thought it was a bit harsh. I couldn't really see what he did, but it's a topic for later conversation. I think we don't want to really get into the referees at this point during such a fantastic match. So the decision was made, so we have to just get on with it and deal with it, I think, now. So Wales keep applying the pressure, and from a rolling maul, they get over pretty easily with Fiji down to 14 men, and it's 32-14, so it's looking like it's all over now for Fiji. But their heads don't drop, and they manage to stay in the game, and actually this is the most exciting part of the match. You thought the first half was intense. We'll wait for the last like 10-15 minutes. So Wales have gotten the bonus point, and you can see visibly that they kind of switching off a little bit. Meanwhile, Fiji really want this win, and they are really pushing to get the scores that they need to overtake Wales. Domachowski, who I really like as a player, makes a really stupid decision and tries to slow the ball down to stop Fiji taking a quick penalty, and for his troubles he gets a yellow card, so that's another yellow card for Wales, and that gives the advantage firmly to Fiji, and they make the most of it. Fiji get really what they deserve. After all, they well constructed attacking play, and they power over for a try. This time there's no mistake, and it's 32-21. So there's I wouldn't say plenty. For Fiji, there's plenty of time on the clock. For any other team, it would be a done deal. But Fiji are not your average team. So things really start to heat up now in the last little section of this match. So everything seems to be rolling Fiji's way. Fortune favours the bold, and they are attacking Wales like anything. Wales look like they've switched off a little bit and lost that like adventurous attacking edge they had earlier in the match. Fiji get a disallowed try, or don't get a disallowed try, I should say. And you're wondering, can they do it? Because they need like 2 scores, I think, at this point. And there's another warning for Wales as well. So Wales are getting warnings, but Fiji got the straight yellow. So again, a controversial point, but I kind of understand it in a way. But Fiji do get the try, and now it's 32-26. So Fiji just need 1 converted try to get back in this match. It's 15 versus 15 for the last 5 minutes. So let's see how it's going to go. So how it's going to go is Fiji absolutely go nuts and attack the Welsh defence like I've never seen the team attack anyone before, and they hammer them, and it's all like classic Fijian play, but combined with their new kind of more structured play as well, and it's unbelievable. And you just think Wales are going to crack here. I mean, there's no way they can hold out this kind of ferociousness, and they can't really. And the ball, Fiji finally work the perfect try-scoring opportunity. It goes out to maybe the most legendary player on the pitch, Ranrandria, and he's open grass in front of him, and he spills the ball, and that is the last play of the match. And it's kind of takes the stadium's breath away, takes everyone's breath away. Everyone has their hands on their heads, and it's like, it was such a amazing finish to the match, and so heartbreaking for the Fijians, but also like Wales, how they hung in there, I have no idea. But yeah, so kudos to both teams. The crowd was absolutely amazing as well, and as I say, this is without a doubt one of the most dramatic games that I've ever seen in a World Cup, and this one will go down in memory, I'm telling you now. This one will be a game that people talk about for a long time. So Wales escape, Fiji, definitely they will bounce back from this, I think. But yeah, what a game. If you haven't watched it, just watch the full 80 and let me know what you think in the comments. But if you made it this far, thank you for listening, and I will see you next time for the next review. All right, bye-bye.